So I've been brushing my hair for a solid 30 minutes. This is so bad. Oh, this is so bad. We're going to be talking self-care while I'm overtoning my hair. Maybe let's start with the silver? I guess silver. I'll start with the silver. I don't know. Someone wrote in and asked about my self-care tips or what I do. I'm really not great at self-care. Self-care tip number 1 is, as I said on my Instagram story, screaming in the car. That's really not a joke. That is something that I really enjoy doing. It always makes me feel better. And on really, really bad days, crying in the car is good too. I love doing that. I don't know. I talk to myself in the car. I sing really loudly in the car. I yell in the car. I understand the safety behind the hands-free Georgia ruling and everything, and like fully support that, but I do like to call people in the car, and Bluetooth ain't it, y'all. Number 2 for me is swinging. I love swinging. I always have. You can always find me in my backyard on my swing set. And if I'm not on my swing set in the backyard, I have gone to a park to swing like on a real swing set, you know, to actually go high and fast, which those are obviously my favorite. But Athens is severely lacking in swings. There's a lot of great parks, but they all have benches. I don't want to sit on a bench. Like, I want to swing. When my brother and I used to babysit, that was kind of where we would always take them outside at the church that we worked at, and we would run to the swings. And then if any kid came up to us and was like, is it my turn? No, it's not. So swinging has always been kind of a reset for me. It's where I do the most thinking, my best thinking, I guess. No, that's the shower. That's definitely the shower. But swinging is a really, really close second. It's just always been our thing. I don't know, that like our dad used to always swing with us. It's always been our thing. I love it. Always will. The swing is where I've had some of my best conversations with friends, or like one night I was talking to someone, I was hanging out with someone that I wasn't really like super familiar with. We had only hung out like 2 or 3 times, right? Like we weren't super close or anything. We didn't really know each other. But we had just been hanging out. Oh no. Oh shit. We had been hanging out just kind of randomly, like with other people, and then it just ended up being just me and this one other person this one night. And they came back to my house to swing and just talk. And we were on my swing until 3 a.m. And that's just some of my absolute favorite memories, is just hanging out. Used to be on my porch before I had a swing. Probably the best thing for me, I guess, is my number 3. Doing something that's out of routine for you. I can get stuck in a rut pretty badly. That's when I feel probably my worst, is when I'm just doing the same thing over and over again every single day. And I notice that if I'm doing something that's completely different, I'm kind of revitalized. I think being excited, I think feeling that excitement and feeling a little nervous about something new is always a good idea. You know, don't do something stupid. I should have separated my hair, huh? It's not brushed. Okay, well, I'll go. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is, okay. This is black. Why am I scared? Oh, these are gonna be loud. Okay. Okay, so, ooh. Oh, Jesus. That noise is gonna piss me off. I'm not doing that. I'm not. My hands are just gonna be black. Oh well. To doing things out of the ordinary. I am really bad about being scared to do things. Not scared. Scared's not the right word. I almost feel like I'm not allowed to do things. Like, I'm scared that I'm not going to be able to pay for them. So if it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. If it's I'm not this messy, guys. I'm just not. I'm better than this. I'm going to blame not being able to brush my hair, but whatever. Okay. Ooh! I am really bad about talking myself out of things because I am scared about paying for them, or I am nervous I'm not going to be good at something immediately, which is so stupid. But one thing that took me a really, really long time to do was go to pole class. Ugh. So I found out when I was a freshman at UGA about this pole studio, and was really excited because I was like, oh my God, I've always wanted to do this. I should check it out. Like, oh, I don't have the time, even though the schedule is really clear and really easy. And I was like, oh my God, that's so expensive. Which, like, it's not cheap. I'm not going to say it's like, it's not a free activity, but it's not, I was employed. I could have done it, you know? And 6 years later, finally, I just kind of got fed up with myself, I guess. And I was just like, yeah, no, this is dumb. Like, I've always wanted to do this. I can do it. I have the money. I have the time. So I'm going to do it, obviously. And best decision I've ever made. I've been doing pole now for a year and a half, a little over a year and a half, I guess. And it's so fun. And now it is a part of my routine. Like, my routine, it is like my norm now, but it's different every time. And it challenges me in a different way every time. And I get to challenge myself, like practicing at home. It makes me want to try other things too. Like, oh, great. This is awesome. Okay. So, but just try something new, or talk to someone different. I'm really bad about, like, if I go to a coffee shop regularly or something, I don't talk to the barista, you know, like I don't get to know their name. And that is bizarre. Like, everybody is lonely. Everybody's probably sad. Like, making a connection with someone you see every day, that's a good idea. Do it. Just do it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Y'all, I'm gonna have black hair. That's just what this is. This is just me dyeing my hair black. Or kind of purple. I don't really know. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna look like a crazy person. This is gonna be great. This is cool. I should have spent more time brushing my hair. Ooh, all right. Number 4. I really enjoy doing my makeup as self-care. I've always loved doing my makeup. When I was little, I used to come home from school, from elementary school, and take my mom's makeup bag and watch TV and just do my makeup. Which, my mom mainly wears like Merle Norman, Estee Lauder, and Clinique. So like, she's not wearing cheap makeup, and she just let me take her makeup and use it like every day. I was using her stuff, you know? I wouldn't let some kid use my stuff. No, Elaine is a blessing. A blessing. Makeup, I don't get ready in the morning. I don't do my makeup when I wake up. If I do that, that is like because I couldn't sleep the night. Like, I'm probably not okay that day. If you see me wearing makeup like before 3 p.m., I have not slept. I've been awake since 2 a.m. and that is why I have makeup on, okay? But I usually do it when I get off work. And people are always like, where are you going? Nowhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to sit on my swing. That's what I'm doing. I love doing drag makeup. That is super fun. Trying to cover my eyebrows is like, I'll probably never be able to do that. I hope I can do that one day. But yeah, sometimes I'll do my makeup at like midnight and then just go wash it off, or not. Sometimes I just sleep in it. It feels pretty much coated. I'm gonna try. I'm not trying to brush this. I'm not trying to brush it. Nope, not gonna happen. Number 5, plants. Just plants. That's it. Just plants is number 5. Number 6, this is a big one for me. When I'm feeling down or like I need a refresh, it's probably because I'm feeling lonely or disconnected from someone, or just in general. So I'll try to reach out to someone who I haven't reached out to or spoken to in a really long time. Not like feeling like you have friends and a network makes it better. At least for me. We all want to feel connected and not lonely. Number 7 for me is therapy. This is a big one for me. I've been going to therapy now for about 7 months, I think. Counseling, I'll say, because she's not a licensed therapist. So my counselor is, I guess, in training or an intern. I don't really know the correct term for her. I just call her my therapist, but I don't think that that is technically correct. So my insurance does not cover my therapy. Therapy can be really expensive. Finding someone that you want to talk to is also really hard. Before I found my counselor, I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to do that. So wear gloves. That noise was a little too much for me, so I wish I had had latex gloves. But Or get a brush. I don't have one of those. I was going to, but then I didn't. So I found my therapist because I asked my gynecologist for one specifically, and told her exactly why I wanted to talk to one and what kind of specialty I was looking for, I guess. And so I had something set up within a week of asking for that. But before that, I did try to do the online therapy. There's a lot of options. That just wasn't for me. I do know some people that really, really enjoy it and get a lot out of it because they like to text or they like to email. I just like one-on-one in-person conversation, and I don't like waiting for a response. I want it to be an immediate interaction. And that was the problem with the online one that I did. I would send a message and then I would get a response like 3 hours later, and then I would respond, and then I would get a response like the next day, which I think that I could have scheduled an online, like a Skype call or something, but I didn't do that. So explore that though, because there are a lot of different options, and therapy is not just for people with mental illness. I really think that therapy is for everyone, whether it be a lifelong ongoing thing or just for a chapter in your life, you know. But therapy is hard to figure out. Therapy is very stressful for a lot of people, just the idea of that. If that stresses you out, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. That's probably self-care number 8, is say no to things you want to say no to. Say no at work. Don't think that you were obligated to say yes to every project that comes your way or everything that comes your way. You have to say no sometimes, and learning how to say no is such a huge and hard thing to learn. But that's my list. I hope that something on this list will work for you. I'd love to hear from any and everyone what your self-care tips are. I'd love to try some new ones out myself. So please send them my way. Thank you to everyone who has been submitting questions to me. You guys have been sending me like great questions that I've really enjoyed kind of exploring and talking about. And thanks for looking at stuff like and reading it. That's been cool and fun. And like watching stuff that I put out is weird. But thank you. Keep doing it, please. Because if you guys stop sending me questions, I'm not going to have anything to write about. It's just going to be my opinion you didn't ask for. Which that's going to be the title of my podcast at some point. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. So I'm going to go wash my hair and hope to God this didn't turn out terribly. And hope that I don't just have black hair. I hope the silver shined through. But until next time, bye guys.